Oh, well, I'm at the very least, Scotty. I'm gratified that you care. Yeah, ridiculous. Um, Alarm goes off, fall back into bed, open my eyes again. 2.5 hours later. Um, wasn't being helped with being God. It feels like an affliction. The dreams have been It's like when they're not there, I don't really notice they're not there. But when they're there, fucking hell. Yeah, I guess they've been fairly subtle for the past few weeks. But my God, they came out with vengeance last night. Or this morning, as the case may be. I don't know. But anyway, here we are. Better late than never. We can still do a couple of hours. Because it was so late, I took care of a few things that I would usually do later on. So we should be good to run right up to the typical end time. Obviously, depending on this game, them and us. Obviously, there's staggered save points, so we'll have to play that by ear. But I hope you well, sir. I hope everyone is good. It is the Iznib Show here on Thursday. A short one today, folks, but it's what it is. Still, should I get a solid 3 in? That's good enough for me. But yeah, I hope everyone's well. 17th of October already. I'm still feeling like it's August, but never mind, eh? That's fine. 13 hours every day. Now that is not a thing. That was in your dream. That was your imagination. I did 15 once. No, but there was yeah, there was definitely a period, wasn't there, where I would consistently do like 7 or 8. That's true. That is true. And it wasn't when we first started. When we first started, I didn't start till like this time, basically each day. And I'll do like a 5 hour. Yeah, my original stream time was 5 hours, uh, from 5 till 10. And at some point, I paired it back because I felt like I think I paired it back till 9 when I changed up my diet like a little. No, actually, no. Actually, maybe it was before then. I don't know. Probably before then. I don't know. But definitely, when I'm only eating once per day, that's kind of the time I'm ready. And I don't really fucking around that because like 10 o'clock's basically not far off my brother's bedtime. So if I'm like fucking around in the kitchen and I'm cooking and doing all sorts and then doing all sorts of shit, um, while he's in bed already, it's just kind of like making needless noise. But yeah, that extra little buffer hour definitely helps. But yeah, I mean, like in a perfect world, I would be one of these people who has that weird sleep gene where you only need 6 hours of sleep every night, and you wake up feeling wonderful and refreshed. I seem to have the opposite of that gene, where I need a minimum of 8, sometimes closer to 9, and I still wake up feeling like shit. I never spring out of bed. Never been a thing. But it is what it is, and we're here. It's you know. I mean, what would be the alternative, Scotty? If I streamed once per week for 13 hours at a time, or what we currently have it? I don't know. You tell me. People have different preferences. Unacceptable. I know. Okay, Mo. Um, I would word. I would write a very strongly worded letter of complaint and send it to the management. That's what I would do. Um, well, it really depends. What tact my boss takes with me when he gets that letter of complaint. I might feel ashamed. Yeah, it's weird. It's weird, Scotty. I guess it's just a genetic factor. I think most people understand that, right? It's we all have different. We're all different psychologically and physiologically. Without a doubt, that's a fact. But you know, it is what it is, right? But anyway, I hope you're well, Kuma. But here we are. It's Thursday. It's another Iznib Show. It's going to be a short one, but it doesn't matter because we have a good time with it anyway. Them and Us going very well. Weird game though. For everything it does, like really, really well, it has like it does some like weird thing that I'm like not too keen on. I don't know if it feels slightly off, but like so on Tuesday we discovered there's another dimension. We go through portals to the safe room. That's fine. That works. I'm not against that. So you literally have like a singular safe box, you know, item box, you know, which technically kind of makes more sense than the Resident Evil version, where here are the item boxes that are all magically, mysteriously linked, and there's no narrative explanation for that. Whereas here, there's only one, but there's magic portals. And I suppose as we're dealing with otherworldly things and some weird devil-worshipping cult, that kind of, you know, that can tie in, that can make sense. But we actually went into the spirit realm. That's when things started getting a bit weird. And then we have this weird mechanic where there's the spirit enemies. You have to throw water, magic water, holy water on them to reveal them and or finish them off, depending whether you're in the spirit world or the real world. Regardless, you need that magic water, and thankfully it's spread around. I don't know how I feel about that mechanic, and I don't really know what it adds to the game. Honestly. They could have made the game, presumably, and expressed all the ideas they wanted to, without this whole magic water, spirit monsters, and spirit realm that you actually go into and do stuff in. But look, it's their game. They can do whatever they want with it, right? So I feel these games are at their strongest when they're based in reality, or they're completely in the other realm of you're completely absorbed by it, much like in Silent Hill. When it's trying to do like a mix of the two, it's like feels very grounded in reality, but then we just jump over to the spirit world with no explanation whatsoever. Kind of weird. Now, in terms of the story is filling out a little bit. We still don't really know what is going on. So, turns out Alicia, the reason she was in prison, the medical prison for being a nut job, was because apparently, we don't know if this is true. It could have been some forces conspiring to frame her or something. Apparently, she murdered her husband and her daughter. That's why she was in prison. We don't know what her thoughts on that are, apart from she obviously doesn't believe that was the case. She claims it. She didn't refer to it, but at the start of the game, she's like, something I didn't do. And that also, she's looking for her daughter, so obviously not looking for someone who's dead unless you are seriously mentally ill, which she could be. That could be the crux of it. She could just be a mentally ill person. Even to the point where none of this is actually even happening. She's still in hospital. She's just drugged up, and this is just some weird fever dream. Who the fuck knows at this point? However, we did meet some random guy. I don't remember random guy's name. Was it Dave? Was it Steve? Was it Tim? I don't. It wasn't Tim. But it's something fairly innocuous. And he was fighting. He was there in it, outside in the gardens, and he's fighting the monsters. And Alicia helped him out because he was fighting the spirit monsters. And she's like, oh, shit, I see what's going on there. Here, have some magic water, buddy. That's what you need. And they had a brief exchange. He explained that he's some kind of police officer. And he is here in this location searching for his missing partner. Okay, that's all we really got from him. However, we cut to some point in the past. I think it said like it was 6 months ago. 5 months ago. Something like that. We see Dave, Steve, random guy. He is not explicitly stated, but we've got a few clues. Clue number one, his office is run out of a fucking motel. So I assume he's no longer actually on the police force, right? So whether he's turned, private detective or what, I don't know. But he seemingly is renting out a motel room and he's turned it into his office. It seems that he was, regardless, he was a very well-to-do police officer or detective. His walls are covered in all sorts of commendations. He's the cream of the crop as far as law enforcement goes, apparently. And for whatever reason, we don't know the full extent of it, he was investigating stuff that has led him to this mansion, apparently looking for his partner, but we know that part of the clues of what has led him here is Alicia and what happened to her with, on his little blackboard, his pinboard with all his clues, to working out the investigation. That's where we saw the newspaper article proclaiming that she was, murdered her kid and husband. So whatever he's investigating, he recognizes her as a clue in the investigation. Although she's not the central piece of it. So is he really looking for his missing partner, or is that just kind of like a throwaway line because he doesn't really want to give away exactly, he's just investigating the cult for reasons. We don't know. Certainly, when he met Alicia, though, if she gave her name to him, so it's like he's investigating this weird mansion where the cult is. He knows that this Alicia Wallace is an important person in this investigation, and he stumbles across a random lady who says her name is Alicia. Now, considering the level of detective he supposedly is, he should be able to put two and two together and work out this is the same Alicia. How you would assume. So either he's an idiot, and maybe he printed those commendations off the internet. You know what I'm saying? Or he has completely realized who it is, but he certainly didn't give anything away. He wasn't like, oh, it's you. He was like, oh, hey, random lady, what's going on here? Heard her side of the story, which was, she's like, I don't know how I got here. And she was honest, Alicia was honest about what she experienced to get there, and that she didn't say that she accidentally or intentionally escaped from police custody during a prisoner transfer, but she was like, she said, I fell unconscious, someone brought me here on a boat, and then I just woke up here. And that she's looking for her daughter. So that is technically all true. But we shall see how that plays out. Then he wandered off to do his own thing, and then I'm sure we'll bump into him again later. Red Mage, how's it, sir? Are you well? So yeah, we got quite a lot of exploration done on Tuesday. And we're at a point where we've got another mini boss or something to deal with. A freaky looking big dude wearing a white mask and got a black cloak on, and he looks like something out of fucking Dark Souls or something. I don't know. Yeah, he fucked us up. He annihilated us. So I recovered a bit of progress, and then we saved it there. So we're just gonna go deal with this guy. Somehow I blasted him in the face with a shotgun a few times, and he seemed unbothered, which is never a good sign, is it? And your typical, Resident Evil, Silent Hill game. Of course, there's going to be enemies that don't die with a single shotgun blast, or even several. But usually, how the shotgun will function and why it's such an amazing weapon in these games, and also in a lot of third and first person shooters, is the force of a shotgun have some kind of stagger effect on enemies. It'll knock them back, or it'll stun them for half a second or something. This dude, he just he just, I might as well have been flicking him in the face, is how he reacted to shotgun, point blank range shotgun blast to the face. So I don't know if I just have to do what I did with the first super zombie and just kind of keep my distance, You know, to take a shot, back up, take a shot, back up, and just stay the fuck away from him. I don't know. But I'm sure we'll figure it out, much like on Tuesday we figured out the super zombie right away. So, in fact, yeah, when Lakuma came in, he's like, oh, did you deal with that zombie already? I was like, yeah, no big deal. So I'm hoping we're going to get the same thing going on today. So, let's get into it, I guess. Okay. But yeah, I hope you're well, Red Mage. Yeah, again, apologies for the late start, guys. Some days will be like that. Hey, Elijah. How doing,
My name is Alicia.
We know. We know. We know, my dear. Okay, just checking that's come through there. How's it going, Elijah? Are you well? But yeah, for the weirdness that the small little things about this game that I'm not really into, the game overall plays very well. Not unimpressed with it, right? By any means. Excuse me. We'd have no handgun bullets, but we do have, you know, a healthy amount of shotgun shells. So hopefully that will see us through whatever we need to deal with. But yeah, think how much less we'd have if I hadn't knifed all those zombies at the start of the game. Wow, seems extra noisy right now. Let me just check this. Oh no, I've already turned it down. Okay, I actually remembered. Just because I'm pretty near that pool. That's pretty what it is. It's very windy tonight, apparently. Right, just through here he is. Let's see. Pikachu onesie. Alright. Wow. It's sunset in 15 minutes. What are you talking about? I'm just waking up. Later. Sunrise, you mean? No. What's Sukkot? No worries. Yeah. Yeah, you go enjoy yourself. Right, oh, I think I already... Oh, yeah, I already read this. So this was some weird thing about some guy who saw his colleague carrying a coffin around somewhere and took it down into some place. And yeah, look at this bro. Problem. He's a problem. Yeah, so, how do I really, shoot you, buddy, with, out taking damage? That's the question. Unless I, thank you, Elijah. Unless I have to tempt him to, hit me. Alright, Seems kind of tricky to avoid damages here. Ooh. Okay, that's 10 shotgun blasts. Oh, there's blood's gone. I wonder if this is a guy I'm just supposed to be running away from. I don't know. It's 12. And now we're dead. Huh. I wonder. I feel I should try and kill him, right? There's nothing to suggest he's, nothing to suggest he's invincible, right? I assume. Maybe I should take some heals. And, because it seems, you see what I mean, though? It seems very tricky to avoid the damage. Right? It does to me, at least. If only I could find the bow gun. I don't know if that would necessarily help, but... Okay, I took a couple of heals, and we'll just give that another go. Unless he's just some fucker I'm just supposed to run away from. I wonder. I'll give one more go and fighting him, and if it ends in a similar fashion, even with a few heals, I'll just try running around him. I don't know if that's even an option, right? Yeah, chunky boy. So he definitely... The problem, of course, with the shotgun is I need to be at close range to get the effectiveness of it, right? I mean, he did drop down to his knee for a second. I got an extra hit, but then also the blood that was on him kind of vanished as well. Alright, let me just have a look at the map from okay. What's up from here? So I suppose I could just try and run by him. Right, this is guarding that door, which apparently is locked anyway. Okay, I'm gonna try fighting him again. Oh, see, I was trying to tempt him into, bait him into attacking us, then running away. This is terrible. I guess he does get stunned for a second, but not enough for me to move away. See what I mean? I'll better use that for as well. So I mean, I've got plenty of distance, get my shot off. Oh, is he dead now? Thank God for that. Gatekeeper key. He was just a fucking beast. And I fucking paid for it. With the damages, but... half dead, and I used too little... It was only 2 little heals, and I mean, he's dead. He's dead now, so that's good. Okay. I was wondering then for a second. And that was obviously the gate that he himself was standing in front of. Beast bullets. Yeah, luckily. I still have plenty of shotgun shells, so... okay, well, first things... part of me feels I should just... Oh, nice, fucking record. Just try the door. Didn't say I used the key. Interesting. Because I've got a bunch of stuff up the path there to look at as well, so I don't know whether it's better to go this way, because, oh, that brings us here. Okay. Okay, that's good. I don't know if there's specifically anything I need over here at the moment. That's good to know. So, yeah, so... I guess it was for this door, but... I found this on the body of that monster I killed. Yeah, you did. Definitely not taken from Resident Evil 2 at all. Definitely not the diamond key. Recolored. Okay, so I guess we're just going up this way. So, that door on the left then, and the door at the top, presumably, will going to just be shortcuts to other areas I've also been to. Whoa, okay. Get out of here, bro. $37,000 spirit. Okay, I'll just check in my water there. I've still got 4 more splashes of it. That's alright. Nice to kill one of those without taking damages. Blood. Oh! Alright, fine, bro. Come on, let's go over here. Let's go over here. Get a bit of room to get around you. Kind of wacky how the animation's just like swish right in front of her, whereas you'd actually just pour it on its fucking corpse, wouldn't you? 40,000. Walmart liquor. I mean, I guess it's supposed to be in the same kind of category of oh, some bullets, nice. Category of enemy as maybe a liquor, but obviously nowhere near as scary. And now you can see, compared to some enemies, arguably even regular zombies, even easier to deal with. That's 2 of those I've just killed without taking any damage. Now, I don't always not take damage from those, obviously, but, you know, it can be done. Okay, so that's obviously a dead end then. Yo, Metapod, how you doing, buddy? A fucking ads, bro. I'm so sorry, Mal. It's a problem. I wonder what the... I wonder how... Not that I'm planning to move the channel over to YouTube or anything, but I wonder, like, how the ads work on live streaming on YouTube. They're probably very similar, to be fair. I know that they love their fucking ads. I literally just clicked on some shit. I've never seen this before. YouTube came up, and it was like, we see that you're using an ad blocker. You know that that's against the law on YouTube. I was like, oh, literally, I've never seen that before. And then they're just like, well, you could just, hey, if you just give us money, you can subscribe to YouTube so you don't get the ads anyway, right? Get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of here. Yeah, I assume it'd be the same with Kuma. Yeah, I know. Because what would the alternative? That they'd be like, oh, well, Mr. Iznib, if you don't want any streams, if you don't want any ads on your channel, you could just give us money. They could introduce that as a feature, but the reality is I would not be able to pay for that, right? So, you know, it is what it is. It's just annoying when people come through. Scotty shared a little thing with me the other day. A little clip from a streamer. And this streamer was imploring other streamers to run the automated ads. Because of the fact that it turns off pre-rolls. And by the literal simple fact of not having pre-rolls on your channel at all. Because if you run your 5 minutes of ads every hour... 3 minutes of ads every hour, that is enough ads ran on your channel while you're live to completely deactivate pre-rolls. So anyone coming along to your channel, whether they're new or regular, they don't see an ad. They just click on the channel and they're right there. And this streamer, man, was like, yeah, our average viewership shot up by, like, untold amounts. And new followers and all the rest of it. And I get where it's coming from. I understand it. And he's not wrong, right? I personally just cannot stomach the idea of 5% of this channel being ads. I can't. And of course, I could just be like, it doesn't mean anybody's missing anything. I could just go, oh, I'm just going to leave it on the pause screen here for 3 minutes, guys. Watch these ads or don't. Right, and I just sit here like a fucking numpty for 3 minutes, and then I'll be like, haha, and we're back after that ad break. That sounds so jank to me. I don't want to do that. I certainly don't want to do that. I don't want to do that once per stream. Not once per hour, every single hour on the hour. Get the fuck out of here with that shit. I guess it comes from the point of view of, do you want to do what's best for the growth of your channel, or do you want to do what is right by the people who are here currently? I guess I'm just kind of stubborn, I guess. And I believe there is a right way of doing things, or rather, maybe I prioritize the wrong things. I prioritize an ideal over a practicality, and I have done my whole life. And I see no reason to stop now. Does that mean I've missed out on things? Maybe. I guess to me this is no different. I just wish that there was an option that I could just turn the pre-roll ads off. So I've got the benefit of not having pre-roll ads, you know, but I haven't got to do this fucking 3-minute ad break every fucking hour. That is just beyond gross. I unlocked it. Anyway, that's just my rant about that. Don't slander you. I'll slander you if I want to. I guess by Scotty sending me that, he was kind of... Oh, sorry, my cam's a bit off here. I guess he was saying that because I guess he's here actively listening in, but he's not, like, watching. And he doesn't give a fuck. He's just here supporting me, really. He doesn't give a fuck about what shitty video games we're playing. So I guess he was giving that to me to be like, you know, saying maybe not advising that I do that, but kind of suggesting he personally wouldn't mind if I did do that. It's just so much fucking bullshit. I'm just so against it. Oh, right, okay. Yeah. Nah. Right. Yeah, I know. And look, I know, like, our friends I've spoken to about it, being Slight and Cage, they've had some experience with it, and they say they don't mind it. They just get up and walk around for, like, a minute or whatever. Stretch their legs. So rather than me going, oh, it's been a couple of hours, I need to go pee, guys, let me pause it and run an ad. Excuse me. That they make the most of that 3 minutes every hour to, like, go and do something, I guess. If they got to grab a drink, they got to pee, whatever they got to do. Just the idea that it's enforced upon you, I'm so against it that even if that is the difference between us carrying on like this forever, or oh, they've got some more bullets. When did I pick those up? Or me becoming a successful channel, then fuck it. Literally, just fuck it. We're gonna be dead soon anyway. Okay, and that links up over there, right? Okay, which I assumed it would. Okay, so let's go back through this door and keep heading north, and see where that comes out. Presumably back in the gardens, behind an entrance we hadn't previously got to. I'm assuming. So I'm assuming that key we got from that big scary bro was actually for a door I'm not exactly sure what it's for yet. And more bullets, thank God. I fucking need them, bro. Oh, and that brings us out here in the garden. Okay. Right. Okay, so I've gone round in a big loop-de-loop, and the thing that I have to show for it is this key. Now what is this key for? That's the question, right? One thing that is good about this game, if you look at the map at any point, if the key can be used by a locked door on that map, the red door will kind of like glow a little bit and will flash. I wonder if maybe it's not even for a door, it's one of the trap doors we found. Yeah, no, of course you do, Scotty. But and that's the thing for you, the way you run your channel. Yours is more like a presentation and a show, isn't it? You know, you have like you know, stuff before the feature presentation, and then little announcements and little trailers of your own stuff, right? That's going on. So to incorporate bullshit ad breaks in the middle of that, in between things, that makes sense. But for me to be here. We're like, oh, playing the game, we're playing the game, we're playing, oh, I'm talking about it, and we're doing this, and I'm doing that. I'm like, oh, sorry, guys, stop. It's time for the ads. Right, you know, everything's paused for 3 minutes. And now we're back. Thankfully, we won't get that bullshit again, guys, for another hour. And then we'll do it the next hour. And then we'll do it the next hour. And then it's like, no, Twitch, fuck off. I don't care at this point. There's too much bullshit in this world. Why should I go along with it? I'm not trying to be a contrarian. But it's like they have set the system up like that on purpose, right? You know they have. It's obvious. So, you know, power structures in this world create systems that benefit them. And they make them designed to seem that have incentives for you to go along with it, right? Doesn't mean you should do it though, right? Because if everyone did it, then we're living in some kind of fucking crazy world, and then maybe that's where we're kind of at to some degree at the moment. You know, we can argue about that, but that's not where I feel we should be. I'm not saying I'm some kind of rebel or taking a stand, you know, but, you know, don't just go along with a thing because that's the way they tell you it is, or you see some kind of perks, you know. I'm sure you get all sorts of perks of joining the Illuminati, right? You just have to sell your soul. That's obviously an extreme version of the situation. That's an extreme example of the situation. But, you see what I'm saying. Now, I don't think this key could possibly be for anywhere in the mansion, right? Because there's plenty of locked doors in there still. But they're all, like, you know, the sun key and the moon key and whatever else, right? So I'm gonna... I guess I'm going to back up at this point and, maybe not assume, but hope that this key is for one of the trapdoors down near one of the towers. That's all I've got to go on. Yeah. No, as I said, you got reasons. It makes sense for your setup, Scotty, you fucking dickhead. I'm saying for other streamers, I'm not judging anyone. Anyone can do whatever they want. I'm saying for other streamers that are doing things in a similar fashion to what I am doing, right? And there's nothing wrong with it, you know, if you're like, if I didn't know any of your names, and I was like, oh, hey, chat, hey, viewers, that's all you were. And Seven said it a long time ago. She was like, you're never going to be a big, I don't know what she meant by big, but you're never going to be a big streamer, isn't it? Because you actually treat your viewers like individuals. And I was like, but I have to do that. And she's like, you do whatever you want, but I'm just telling you the way it is. And I think the reality of it, there's some truth to that. You know, if you just don't engage on a personal level, yes, some people won't hang around. Red Mage might not still be here if I was not, like, treated him like the unique individual that he is. You know, or maybe he would. Maybe he wouldn't give a fuck. I don't know. But, that's, like I say, I'd rather do that. I'd rather do that. You know, some people wouldn't. Maybe, I don't know. Big fat ninja string. Okay, so that trapdoor's locked from the inside. Okay. So I'm going to go down to the red pajama room, and because there's a locked door down there, which I felt like it's not really going to be needing a key for. I don't know, but... Yeah! Is that how you deal with them, Scotty? That door? Strange shape. Well, yeah, no shit, there's a strange shape. It's not this key, is it? No, because it would have highlighted already. Okay, so we're down to the pajama room. And again, I think this is more to do with the puzzle outside with the levers and stuff. Yeah. Probably mark those down. Okay, so... Well, I can't remember where the fuck it is. Backing up off that guy. Yeah, so we'll find a use for this key. That's what I want to do right now. Okay, so I guess I go back to where I killed him. And backtrack into the gardens, like the greenhousey gardens. I'm guessing. At this point, I really don't know. Yeah, I can go this way. So weird that here's a puzzle and she just goes, nah, I don't want to try and do anything with that. Nah, should I pull these levers with these to manipulate these pedestals with these symbols on above that locked door back down underground over there? Nah, I don't want to do that. It's like, oh, okay. You don't want to just experiment? Nah, I don't want to do it until I have a reason to do it. So okay, Alicia. Yeah. For how the design of the progression and the puzzles and everything in this is, there are a few little minor flaws here or there where she just kind of goes, I don't want to do that thing yet, rather than the game being designed in such a way where it would change it so you wouldn't be thinking to do that anyway. But whatever. Whatever, mate. The actual layout of the maps and such, very, very satisfied with that, though. I feel like he's done a good job in that regard. It feels large and expansive. Right, okay, so we're back here. Right, so I assume then, so yeah, I've unlocked all the shortcuts. I guess I'm just going back the way we came. I think our big boy would have been easier to fight with the handgun, honestly. I don't know if it's doing so much damage, but... Here we go. Right, so I'm hoping... Oh, you know what? It does this trapdoor here, or maybe it does the... on the north side here. Or maybe it's for the graveyard. Maybe we're using this to get into the graveyard, I don't know. Okay, so the trapdoor's locked from the other side, okay. Yeah. Yeah, let's try the graveyard. Which is obviously not like a place you really want to go, but in a situation like this. Oh, these guys just keep coming. Oh, actually, maybe I didn't fight this guy. I fought this guy yesterday, but not after I'd already died, I think. Ow. Frick. Ow. Yeah, I was gonna say, if he respawned, I wouldn't even necessarily be against that, because that would be extra spirit XP, or whatever the fuck it is. But no, I think I just didn't come down here for our final attempt on Tuesday. Now, is this the key to the graveyard? It is! Okay, excellent. Yeah, look how expensive it looks. I'm impressed. Oh, yeah, because I was joking about it. She was like, this gate is locked. And I was like, yeah, no way you could climb over this little fence here, Alicia, is there? There's like zero way you could get over that. Right, okay, it was for here, and we've thrown the key away. Excellent. So I think we're up to date. I don't think there's anything behind us that I've necessarily missed. I mean, there's a lot of things that are clues that need investigating, obviously. Okay, so we've got kind of a mausoleum to the north of us with 2 locked doors. Big old thing to even further north. A larger mausoleum with a locked door. All sorts of pathways around the graveyard. And we've got a green door over to the east of us. So I think I'm going to... I assume the green door is where we've got to go. I probably want to take my time and explore everything, don't I? Let's see what we can see. It's going to be clearly zombies in the graveyard. Oh, bullets. Fucking done well, bro. This is not an invisible wall. Yeah, that's true. We get to the edge of the map and it goes, and it says, oh, you should turn around. You can't go this way any further. It's like, you should put a fucking wall here then. A non-invisible wall. Super zombie gonna wake up? I bet he is, right? I bet he fucking is. I'll take the record, I guess. Lol. He just stays asleep until he wakes up, right? Oh, take the half of a key. I will. Holy water note. Me and a group of other initiates were ordered to help clean up the church and prepare it for the next ceremony today. A strange thing occurred while we were in there, setting up the ceremonial chalices from which the brew would be served from, and that sort of business. The fellow initiate Lance had went down to the basement level. Yeah, you don't you don't need the had in that sentence. Went down to the basement level to see if we could find some more candles and pews with which to bring up and increase the seating capacity of the main room. He told us that he had found a room down there, a strange-looking golden pillar with a bowl filled with water, along with some books. We all went down to investigate, and I recognised at once what it was. Prior to answering Lord Aelfred's calling, I was a practicing Catholic, and as such, have seen the inside of many churches prior to my pilgrimage to the Master's Island. I guess the point across for the writing of this is a little strange. It's written in such a way to get the point across, the message, but it's not. And people say that in a game like this, it's not even fucking important. But I feel that any work of fiction, it should be taken seriously. It's not written in a way that this person is a real person who is really writing this down in this real fictional universe, right? That's why, yeah, that's my feeling anyway. When I read something like that, but spelling and grammatical errors aside, right? But you know, which again, in the real aspect, I'm not even necessarily against if that real character, you know, but whatever. What I saw when I went down there was a baptistry, with what was unmistakably a holy water font. It looked ancient, perhaps from the 1600s or earlier. The Bibles I found down there were incredibly rare versions. It's like nobody speaks or writes like this, right? And why would this individual choose to write this down? But I guess the Resident Evil games are guilty of that as well. You get all sorts of notes left around by people, and you're like, why did this person even write this down? Well, they wrote it down because you, as in the video game, required it, right? If you think about a problem, give it enough attention. There's ways to convey information without conveniently left notes written by characters, non-characters who would not have written this down anyway. You see what I'm saying? But whatever. I was shocked, thinking surely the Master would have removed all such instances of heresy in his church. When we informed him of the room, he exploded in anger, almost seeming ashamed that we had found it. He refused to leave his chamber to investigate, instead ordering a team of us to board up the room. I've never seen such a strong emotional response from him before. Okay, so this former Catholic is claiming that it's, you know, Christian baptistry, and a font of presumably holy water. Which, I mean, it's only holy when it's blessed, right? You know. But maybe that's what we're dealing with here. And then the Master was very upset about it. Now, was the Master upset that it was there and he had failed to find it and remove it himself? Or was he actually more upset that it was supposed to be a secret and his initiates had discovered it? But, I mean, hard to say, right? But the fact that he didn't order it destroyed, he ordered it closed off. Like, don't pay attention to that. Board it up, close it off, and pretend you never saw it. As opposed to, oh my god, gross. Get rid of it. Right, yeah, exactly, Akuma, exactly. It's subversion. Okay, I'm shocked this guy didn't get up. I'm not upset about that. Yeah. They take a religion and they take the bits they like, and then they don't include the bits they're not into. Right? It's like, well, picking and choosing. Oh, that's a barrel. That's a fucking bear trap. Nope. Oh, hello. Hello. Right, love. Oh, okay. It's just a little church here. Ah, it wasn't a mausoleum. It was a church, by the looks of it. Very small one, but nevertheless. Which way do I go first? Yes, hold left first up this path, I think. I'll explore that other shit in a bit. Nice. Aha. Gate is locked. I definitely cannot climb over the wall. I need to find my way to the other side. Oh. As you say, at least it's not an invisible wall. Nice stained glass. Oh, sorry, is this crow attacking me? What the fuck, bro? So that crow killed me. Okay, well, what? I didn't know what the fuck was going on then. I was like, no way, surely. Okay, well, I know to look out for it, and I'll fucking shoot it next time. Hopefully I got a little auto save there. I don't want to fight the boss again. Gross. No, I did not, apparently. Okay, whatever. Sorry about this, guys. I didn't expect to get murdered by a fucking little crow. Out of nowhere, for no real reason. Hey ho. How you doing, Wolf? Are you well? Sorry, Wolf. He's like, what the fuck is going on here? I knew Iznib was kind of shit, but to be murdered by a crow, it just pecked him. Just fought the Grim Reaper. Just beat the Grim Reaper in a fight, and then I guess get fucking pecked by a crow to death. Jesus Christ. How you doing, buddy? I hope you're well. I started super late today, as you can probably tell. I did the old alarm went off, fell back in bed. When I actually got out of bed, it was 2.5 hours later. I mean, look, again, it's like if you naturally sleep, then obviously your body needs the sleep. You can't sleep unless you need it, right? If you're wide awake, you can't force yourself to sleep. I kind of wish you could, in a way. If there's like X amount of time, there's so much. I don't even what's the regret? That's the wrong word. I don't even dislike the time that is put on. They're similarly lost to you know, 8 hours a day sleeping. It's the time that you have to prepare to do that and try to start doing that process, and then recovering from that process and getting back up and running again every single day. You just had like an off switch and be like, oh, okay, oh, time for my regulation 8. Off, ding, 8 hours later, you just start functioning again. That would be fucking amazing. Especially if you could stack it up. If you could just, like, you know, just do like 36 hours once a week. But I'm just gonna skip Sunday. All right, I'm good to go with non-stop for 5.5 days. That'd be fucking amazing. Unfortunately, that ain't what we got, is it? All right, sir, dickhead. Take a swing. I'm gonna try and avoid some of the damages here, as I instantly get hit. I don't know if I don't know. I feel like this guy's just not good to fight with a shotgun. Recovery time and everything is. Let me just go use that preemptively. Alright, at least I know what I'm doing now. So we can get back on track. Oh, so it's was he feeding that creature for some reason? Yes, that means a lot. Okay, so that's already unlocked. So yeah, I just need to run up this path quickly, unlock the 2 shortcuts, and I think there was, I think I've got like 2 spirit monsters to fight and pick up some ammo as well, haven't I? I thought there was one around here. Oh, there's one down this little path here, but I thought there was one we'd fought before we got to that little path. Oh. They're not spawning now. That's weird. And I feel kind of cheated. I'm not getting the XP. Yeah, I'm missing loads now. It spawned on the way back. I'm pretty sure they didn't. Yeah, aside from all that, Wolf, I'm very well. Okay, that's now unlocked. That's reflected on the map, yep. I'll be eating crow in a minute. That's the plan. I was keeping an eye out for it, because I heard it. I just thought it was like a just background noise, honestly. I thought it was ambient noise. Oh, there's a crow in the graveyard. I didn't realise the thing was fucking flying around us. Just as a little experiment, I'm going to go through here to reload the zone. Because I want to fight those 2 spirit monsters. Because I want to get the XP for it. Right? But just not spawning is kind of a pain, honestly. And I fucking fought and I killed them both without taking 0 damage as well. Jesus Christ. Fucking hell. Oh wait, there you go. So the drop of blood there. Yeah. Okay, there we go. Yeah, I don't know why they hadn't spawned in. Oh, come on, buddy. I feel like if you wiggle, he doesn't know which way to turn. Ow. Let's use my little bandage. Right, so there should be another one. There we go. So it's the pools of blood you see, basically. Ow. Frick. Nice. I feel like maybe I gave less than I got previously, but whatever. Alright, back over to the graveyard then. I don't want to save it. I should be I should be able to kill a fucking crow, right? Without dying. Yeah, trying to knife it seemed not like it was not going to work, right? So I need to pinpoint it in the environment. Maybe it's like perched on something to start with before I wake it up. And then fucking shoot it. You'd think one handgun, well-placed handgun bullet would do for it. Who knows in this game though, right? Alright, you got another bro. Yeah, I thought it was up to like 47,000 last time. Oh, it's not going to be another one because the blood's still there. Oh no, I assume the blood disappears, won't I? Girls. Oh yeah, sorry. There's one more in the. Is there one more just in the start of the graveyard? I'm not sure. No, I don't think there is. Is there? Yeah, I heard you, Crow. Man, you getting fucking shot, mate. Okay. Right, it didn't really spawn until I got up here, roughly. Oh, hello there, buddy. It's not there in the cutscene. I might be able to shoot him through the fence there, but I don't want to waste ammo just in case. Right, where are you? I can fucking hear you. That's the bell. In the belfry there. That's not what I'm looking for. Right, okay, he killed me around here somewhere, didn't he? Maybe I can at least duck under there for a bit of cover. Let's deal with her first. Oh, I see him flying around. Oh. Just want to fly around this tree. There you are, you little shit. Wanna come down here? Come down here, bro. Get fucked. That's one down. I'm sure there's more, right? Yeah, I wonder if he dropped anything. No, the enemies don't drop stuff, do they? Like, I guess they can, but not as random items. Listen out for the sounds. chunky boy, isn't he? Take our hand, Holy Mother. Why say that? There's no inscription on that. Is that what she's just saying herself? It's locked. Strange symbol here. Right, so that's clearly half of this key, right? And on the other half, that should let us into the church. They were buried with us to protect us. Their vessels now contain our souls. Okay, so why are you reading that, Alicia? It's not written on that statue anywhere. It's just these random musings she's having to herself. Oh, hello. There you are. Okay, so I guess I'll, no, let me keep going up here. And I assume that's locked too as well. So I assume to get on the other side of here, I need to get through the church. Yeah, it's all blocked off. Okay. Oh. That's falling leaves, I thought it was another fucking crow. I'm hoping I will hear them before I see them. Like that. Where you at? Where you at, you little fucker? Fuck off. Okay. So it seems like they don't want to leave their perch, their little proximity there in. They'll attack you if you go into it, but you can kind of like bait them into revealing themselves and then get rid of them. Okay, those are not too bad. So really, it's only an idiot like me that actually died to them. Right, got bandage there. Definitely need to come back and get that. Have a look down here. Oh, this is the whole thing. Or maybe a small whole thing. The statue looks ancient. Looks like her hand is holding something. Like something should be placed there. Nothing I currently have, and same again, I guess. Okay. We've got six of these. I'm gonna get trapped if I... There's a message written here. When the mother holds her child, it shall awaken from its eternal slumber. Okay, so now I need to find... Whatever the child is, I need to find 6 children. And then that will probably open up a passage down here. Okay. Is that what you're thinking, Kuma? That's why she... That would be kind of clever, rather than just random shit, right? So she's actually a cult member. So at what point did she... Oh, is that a dead child? Oh, fucking hell. So at what point did she leave the cult? That's the question, I guess. And why does she not know what's going on? Well, now we found documentations to suggest that there's a person who's gone along that they've been waiting for called the Architect. Could that be Alicia? And also, if the Master or one of the other cult members found her out on the road and brought her here, why would they bother doing that? Bowgun bolts, okay. I need to find a portal or backtrack already. I'm not worry about that. I'll just keep exploring the area. I'm not going to forget that they're there. There's crow on the other side. Okay, so back to the front of the church here. Oh, blah, 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 blah. Did someone say? Was that the guy on the other side here? Maybe. Yeah, okay. Bandage, okay, that's 2 bandages. Alright, crows in this direction. Yeah, atmospherically, I feel they've done a good job. Right, okay, this is going to the main gate here. To what, the second half of the cemetery? I don't know, we'll see. Let me keep looking around down here first. I need around here somewhere, Burbs. More bowgun bolts. That's 2 bandages and 2 lots of bowgun bolts in this graveyard. I need to come pick up. Assuming until you actually pick them up and place them, it doesn't actually. You know what? Actually make more sense in the scheme of things if if you leave them. They actually get marked on your map. I desperately need those records, but I will take them. And then I can pick up the other stuff I find, so at least I know where it's at. Alright, let's back up and find these other bits. Okay, yeah. Green. Well, it's shining green, I'm not really sure, but... Bandage. Right, and the other 2 are somewhere up in the north section here. I don't know where exactly. So that's another reason to pick things up as I find it, right? Okay, that was the little puzzle tomb thing there. Yeah, that's another reason, obviously, to pick stuff up, is because then I go, oh, I'll pick it up in a bit, and then I'll forget where the fuck it was. Like the genius I am. Ah, okay, there's 1. That's the bowgun bolts, excellent. So I think the bandage was the first thing I stumbled across, wasn't it? An extra bandage. It wasn't down. Is it here? Aha! Yeah, it was. Excellent. Okay. So I can't take that, so what I'll do... I guess we can just leave the piece of the key, right? So I know I need that for in here. There we go. Just put the key on the floor. There we go. Just got all my shit. So all there is the key there and the 2 records down this way. I'm sure we'll come across some other shit as well. But at least if they're on the floor, they're marked on the map at that point, right? Get out of here. So. Ointment. Okay, well that's easy fix for that. Leave the bow gun bolts on the floor. Take the ointment. And then use the ointment with these bandages. And bridge the bow gun bolts again, right? Oh, I mean, again, if I need to leave them somewhere, then as long as they're marked on the map, it's not really an issue. It's a shame things don't get marked when you just find them. But I guess that's asking too much. Oh wow, yeah, we've nearly gone through the whole of the graveyard now. Not far off. Nice. Pays to explore. Damn, we're still got bullets back, right? I like they even like shine in the distance. The iron. Handy. Oh, where you at, you little fuck? I see you, you little fucker. And on your branch, bro. He did his on there, is he? Yeah. Alright, okay, let's right back to the beginning of West. Just double checking here. No, okay, not lost anything. Right, okay, I think that's the exploration of this graveyard here. We've got a bunch of items. So we've got half of the key. Excuse me. We need to get into the church. Again, we don't know why we need to go there, but... and obviously I've got the puzzle with 6 children that need to return to their mothers that will awaken the slumber or something. That doesn't sound like a good idea, but... that's what we're doing. I need to find some storage as well. I could backtrack, but I'm inclined to press onwards here. So there could be like a portal just round the corner or something, right? Alright, so we're going through this gate. And there is literally a portal just to the north of us. Well, fan-bloody-tastic. And it looks like there's another trapdoor and puzzle down the way there. We've got building and a bunch of other stuff around. We're in the dark forest, apparently. there's our portal back to our safe room. Before I do that, I'll probably just go around the area. Get rid of the zombies, yeah. Pick your shots, isn't it? Oh. Getting fucking clumsy. Don't want to come up behind me. That's all good. Nice. Nice. Oh my days, really? Ahem. Oh, doggos. A. In this section. In the other section, though. Oh, 2 doggos. Okay. Gatekeeper notes. Who is the gatekeeper note number 2? Despite being told repeated times by the senior initiates not to inquire about the gatekeeper to Lord Alfred, that seems to be a sensitive subject among the inner circle. I found myself unable to get him out of my mind. He's so fucking sexy. So I have resorted to leaving my room at night and exploring the boundaries of the Fog Island, particularly around the graveyard. I noticed that he emerges from the old run-down shack of a building that is kept out there. Surely that is not where he sleeps, if he sleeps at all. He roams the grounds at night, disappearing beyond the boundaries of the property, moving with that same glacial slowness. I've seen him... I bet he moves a bit quicker than that. I've seen him leave through the swamps before, taking that rickety old boat through there. Oh, I wonder if the gatekeeper is the guy who brought us here. He's the only one I've seen cross the swamp. The strange noises and dangerous myths about the bogland doesn't seem to perturb him at all. Despite watching from the cover of trees and bushes, surely out of sight, I can't help but get the feeling he knows I'm there, watching him. He doesn't seem to care. Okay. Okay, so let's just, okay, down that pathway there. Okay, I should be able to do those doggos fairly easily then. Refill my water. Right, again, and a third one of these symbol puzzles. And also a trapdoor to go with it. So that is a repeated feature there. Oh, doggo. Oh. Yeah, they don't want to, like, always attack right away. I guess they don't like getting shot, which is perfectly reasonable. They're wiggly as fuck, right? Let me tell you. That's one down. 2. Oh. Okay, that's all 3 down. Missed a few shots there, but whatever. They definitely seem more intimidating and scary than zombies and take a lot more bullets, but they're weirdly not that aggressive. They're kind of pushovers compared to Resident Evil zombies, honestly. Compared to Resident Evil dogs. And also the zombies as well, honestly. But, never mind. Is this house creaking? Shotgun shells done well. Guess so. Oh, hello. Yeah, sometimes a zombie will take one shot to the head to pop their head, and then other times they'll take 6. Right, there we go. Yeah, bro. Alright, bro. Weird. $43,000. Oh, crows. Yeah, fuck. Fuck off, bro. I was about to say, it looks like I can't get up these steps to this house here. But not from this side. It looks like there's a way to go. Right, are the crows on the house, maybe? Oh shit, they're here. Oh, they're on the ground. Are they chilling on the ground? On the ground, and maybe there's a corpse. I can't quite see the fucker. That's one, I think. I think that's one down. That's so dark. One more? Yeah, okay, I think I'll see him on the other side. See him. Is that him there? I think I'll go on. Yeah, there we go. Nomming on this zombie. What happened here? Sorry, everything she's seen in this whole place since getting here, she's like, no, a dead zombie on the floor. Oh my god. Weird. Anyway, so looks like we've potentially gun this door. Oh, another crow on the fucking scarecrow, see? And settle. Get fucked. Oh, there's another one on the other side. Oh, fuck, there's crows. Whew. Yeah, I guess. Is that what she's... is that what she's alluding to? And if so, like, why? I guess is what I'm getting. Oh no, what happened? It's a dead guy. How many dead guys have you seen at this point in the game? Oh, that's a pretty creepy looking scarecrow. Give it that. Nice. Doubly nice. Well, I'm going to find this bow gun, but I'm going to have a decent amount of ammo for it when we do. That gas tank on that plow truck seems kind of suspicious. Okay, and this is down to a presumably locked gate here, apparently. Sign on the door says, "Abandon hope, all you who enter here. The door is locked. The chosen one must complete the Odyssey before this path will be unlocked." Okay, we found another one of those. I thought this would do that, yeah. Complete the Odyssey. Do other stuff, and then this door will open afterwards. That's what they mean to say. Okay, so I think that's this area explored. So everything is leading to going into this house. I think at this point it'd probably be ideal to go into the safe room, sort out my gear, stash everything, pick up the other stuff back in the other way, and then probably do a save. Honestly, I think I've got enough records now. Ooh. Interesting that it toggles off your run back to a walk every time you go in here. Okay, so stash all those. I guess I'm at the point where I kind of probably want to keep my shotgun and shotgun shells with me at all times. I don't know. Yeah, because what was back there is just two records and a bandage. Oh no, and the key rather. Yeah, so I've got 15 there, and then yeah, they don't auto stack. There you go. So we've got 60 bowgun bolts. So I don't know how good they. Maybe they're shit. Maybe they're worth less damage than a handgun round. I don't know. But yeah, I'll look forward to finding that. How are we doing health-wise? I could use a little heal. I'll have a look on one with the ointment on. I've got a large ointment. Got a medium ointment one. Probably could. Yeah, that would work. Use that. Nice, perfect. Okay, so I want to go grab the records and the key, half of the key. Then we'll come back, drop them off, and do a save before we head into that house. I imagine the bowgun's probably, it's got to be similar to like Resident Evil 2, where it's like the ammo's plentiful, but it's like actually very weak. Same in Code Veronica as well. I feel it's slightly more useful in Code Veronica. Yeah, actually, isn't the bowgun in Resident Evil 2? It actually fires 3 shots in one forward and then 2 at a 45-degree angle out. So it's kind of a bit jank, honestly. Whereas I think in Code Veronica they changed it so it just fires a single shot. But regardless, both of them are the Code Veronica version and the Resident Evil 2 versions. Each bow bolt is super weak. It's not actually like a fucking crossbow that we think of it. It does way less damage than a handgun blast. But so be it. It's extra ammo. So if it functions like that here, that's perfectly acceptable. And I'm inclined to think that maybe it does the fact that we've already got 60 bolts for it, as opposed to, you know, like it's a fucking chonky old crossbow that's blasting a fucking bolt through someone. But we'll see. Okay, so stash this and then do a save. stash the half of the key as well. There we go. Nice. Okay, right, into that little house then. And hopefully that will, I guess it's gonna... We're looking to get the other half of the key. Then I can go back into the church and see what's beyond there. Okay. Prepared for anything. Oh, this place is ran down. We don't have an internal map for this place, do we? Okay, small bandage. Oh, trapdoor. It's locked from inside. Okay, that's fine. And a save point if we need it. Please break. Nope. That's fine. Oh, buddy. Oh, okay. Someone... Oh, bones in the bathtub. Okay, why not? This whole thing seems very sus, doesn't it? Is that the bowgun? That is the bowgun on the wall. Clearly, these lads are clearly... Oh, no, grandfather clock. Are going to wake up, aren't they? Obviously. Another record there. Nailed shut window. They must have hated the sun. Yeah, that's the reason. Oh god, do I even want to know what they were eating? Human beings. Almost looks like the same food I saw in the mansion. Yes. Human beings. Gatekeeper's journal. There we go. Entry number 1. Every day is an exercise in pain. Every day I feel what has made me human slip away, with his presence and will filling the void instead. I try to think about my family, what my sons looked like, who they even were, yet the memory is obscured by images of that brat. The chosen one. His chosen one. His will is my command, and his will is to protect the chosen one at all costs. How long will I be able to have control of my own thoughts before it takes control of my whole consciousness? I chose this fate. I swore my loyalty to him. Yet there is something deep inside that tells me I made a mistake. That feeling grows smaller with every hour that passes, however, for his control over me grows stronger by the minute. I should be grateful, for he has blessed me with a new son. This son is quite large and dwells beneath the earth. His long, segmented body is controlled by the same energy that now coordinates my movements and invades my thoughts. He is ravenous, and he shall feast upon the heretics of traitors of the Master. I must go now, for he calls. His great mouth yearns for those who dare defy his will. Fog Island is my home now, and we are all prisoners. Okay, so some kind of centipede underground. Okay. Who's the chosen one? Is that us? I feel cold radiating from the flames. Some kind of supernatural fire. Did they use it for something? That's a reasonable question. Oh, there's a strange picture here. AD? Probably refers to Anno Domini, the year before the Lord. Surely AD is after, right? Not before, but whatever. Do you want to activate the portrait's mechanism, which is 4 numbers I can dial through? Right, okay. Until I know the code, but maybe that symbol, that writing, is obviously the code. I just need to find what those numbers are. That's like relatively potentially 7 digits, though, so who knows? I'll figure that out in a minute. I should get out of here. This is what this skeleton tells me. Shotgun shells. I don't know what on shotgun shells, bro. Okay, let's pick up this crossbow, which presumably will waken up the zombies. Oh, this lock mechanism needs to be sprung in order to get the... Okay. That's how I get the crossbow. Interesting. I wonder if I need the crossbow for something, then. Like, I have to get it. Okay, so I've got to figure out the code, I guess. Which presumably is just based on the picture. Interesting. So there's a lot of lines here, right? I don't know if I've seen any, like, written code. We've had, like, symbols and stuff, but... I wonder if there's anything in the picture apart from those markings. What does it really suggest? Now, the first 4 symbols have in common, it's essentially a line with either, with lines coming off the bottom or the top of it. So is it, am I counting those lines? It's really not obvious, is it? Sorry, 1 second. I'm gonna sip out for a minute, I'll be alright. Yeah. That's the way it goes. Anyway, okay, let's have a look. Before so there seems to be a gap. So you've got those first 4 symbols, then a little bit of a gap, then 2 symbols. So I wonder if in this language that's supposed to the A.D at the end is supposed to represent those. I'm really looking at the first 4 symbols here. So for the first guess, I'm going to try that it's the number of lines coming off them, regardless whether they're above or below. So if we look at the first symbol, line with 4 lines coming off the bottom. Now the first line has got a little bit of a nubbin on it, so I'm just going to assume that's just drawn strangely. I'm going to ignore that. So I assume the first symbol is 4. Now the next one, we have 4 above and 2 at the below. So if we assume that's 6. Next one, as you can see, long line, but just 3 little nubbins. So we'll go 3 little lines. Go 3, and then we've got 5. So that would be 4, 6, 3, 5. So let's guess that first. 4, 6, 3, 5. No, is not the answer apparently. What else could it be? The number of total lines, including the one that connects them, could be that. So that would be what? 5, 7, 4, 6. 5, 7, 4, 6. Nope. I kind of like it keeps the digits in place. Now, I don't think we've got any documents about any of this that would really give us any clue to this. We've got the 5 elements there. Again, I mean, the 5 elements, 4 elements. Oh, I said 5 elements, isn't it? But that's, I mean, that's definitely symbology that we've seen elsewhere, and we've used some of that to put the fire flower Ross out. But while there's like similarities, it doesn't look exactly like. Yeah, I don't know. I think I've just got to take those symbols there. But again, am I assuming it's the first one? The first 4 there. It looks like it to me. That's what my instinct is telling me. It's the second symbol that's throwing me off. And does it matter that there's sections above or not? I wonder. Like whether it's the lines are above the main line or on top, and the second symbol has got lines above and below. Now, if this is supposed to actually represent a time of actual in year, then obviously it's not year 5,700 and something, is it? You know. It'll either be 0 something or 1, you know, 0 something, presumably. Going back to this point. I don't think there's anything else in here to give us any kind of indication. I've just got to guess based on looking at those symbols. Like, really? There's nothing else in the room, is there? I suppose I'll take that. And do the clock. If I can click on it, is interesting, but also whatever. Right. There's nothing on the back of the picture. It's gonna be 5,000. It might. I mean, it might be a Kuma. Why do you think that? And no, Scotty, I'm not. I'm not putting in 10,000 different combinations. That's insane. I'll look it up before we get to that point. I'll give it a go. Here. Yeah, I mean, looking at those symbols, I don't... Unless there's something in the picture. I just see, like, you know, hunter-gatherers just hanging around, look at the campfire. This spear and his bow there. Obviously called turkey. Hanging it up. Got some pet doggos. And this guy over is pulling in his boat, but like, again, so what? It's not like there's like hidden numbers I'm seeing in the picture or anything. And even if it was something like weird of like, well, the first digit is the number of people in the picture, and then the second digit is this and that, and it's like, okay, well, there should be something else in the environment to give us, like, to cross-reference that, to let us know that we're using the picture in that regard, but there's not. Yeah. No, yeah, we got that bit, Sky. But what is the year? Right. The only thing we've got to go on is these symbols up in the top right of the picture. I'll try putting in various combinations of different numbers of lines. But, the various possibilities of what they could represent, I've tried. Yeah, I know you don't know. So I hope you fucking tell me otherwise. Right. I was looking at it as a number of lines, so we like four. Yeah, unless that's variation on that. Unless the second symbol is a bit of a unless it's like total number of lines, including like the little nubbins. It's hard to tell on that first symbol if that is intentional, that little nubbin at the side there. But did I not try the total number of lines? So it's dismissing the nubbins, that would be 5, 7, 5, 7, 4, 6, 5, 7, 4, 6. I think I already put that one in, didn't I? Yeah. Unless that nubbin does count. No. Now, the fact that we've got letters as well, so if you go along, I assume the next symbol, with just the 4 lines, vertical lines, represents the letter A. The squiggly symbol next to it represents a dot. And the symbol, the next symbol, which is the 2 vertical lines with a dot next to them, represents the letter D. Okay. That doesn't really give us any indication what any other letters could be, let alone what any numbers could be. Right? But again, and that's all speculation there. No, I was looking at the negative space between the symbols there. Hidden in them there. Like I say, I don't think it's not like we've even had a document referring to a specific year. Or have we? Not that the scene in the picture necessarily is related to, supposed to match anything. We've got to put the year it currently is, right? I think they said it was, I've got a bunch of files, right? And the fucking player manual. Lol. Oh yeah, I wonder what that random code is on the, on my face is covering it. So there's random wires on the, right there. Yeah, so this is notes written by this, Dr. Howard. This is 1981. We got missing pages. I shouldn't think that would be it. It's not like we just, oh, put in the year that it is right now. But we don't even know when that was written specifically. We just know that it's at least 81, right? That's about the crystal. Right, and that was the time when the kitchen clock there. Okay, so 1904. That's related to the year. There's some cuneiform tablets were translated. Well, that's not related to what we're doing here. The 4235. Based on what, Sky? I mean, I'll try it, but... He's just picking up random numbers, isn't he? He's like, it might be that number. That's one of the numbers it might have been. I don't know. Again, it's not just me. As far as I'm aware, there is no document, nothing in the game that I've seen or is related to this in any way. All we're trying to do is convert those symbols up in the top right there to numbers. with some consistency, and I've tried the number of lines that make up each of those symbols, including the horizontal, baseline, so to speak. I've tried the negative space in between them, as opposed to the actual lines themselves. Unless it's a variation of it's actually the number of lines above or below that line, as opposed to that not being a factor, like I assumed before. Okay, so if we assume it's the number of lines coming off below the vertical line, the horizontal lines, rather. So it would be 4, 2, ignore the ones at the top, 0, ignore the ones at the top, 5. 4, 2, 0, 5. Let's try that. And I was almost there. No, okay, so it's not that. Now, if we do it the other way around, that'll be 0, 4, 3, 0. 4, 3, 0. And it's not that either. You had a hunch that was wrong. Imagine if it was right, though. So at this point, guys, I feel like I just need to look this up. Assuming that there's guides to a game that is this niche out there. Because, I'm not really getting it. Now, I feel bad if, let me put in bow gun puzzle, I guess. If it's obvious and I go, oh, dickhead. But if it's not, oh, that's interesting. This is someone on the Steam community boards is like, hey, I feel like I'm near at the end of the game. Did anyone find the bow gun? I've over 200 bolts for it and I never found it. So that kind of suggests I just got to suggest we're not even supposed to, this is, even if I get this bow gun, that's not going to give us progression in the game right now. Okay, that's, it says, this guy just said the Gravekeeper's note is a clue. Well, I would have guessed that, right? I assumed. Let's look at it properly again. Right, page is missing. Okay. Right, emerging from the old run shack building that is kept out there. Sure, it's not very steep. It's too steep at all. I'm just going to across the swamp. Strange noises. Doesn't know I care. People disappearing. Some kind of riches still underground. So yeah, this is the first one. Thick braided rope. Yeah, we know about that. We did that. So there's no clue in there. In the gatekeeper's journal, maybe. How long will control floats through it takes hold of my consciousness? Well, that's not much of a clue, is it? To numbers. Okay, and then he's talking about his segmented new sun. Ravenous centipede underground sun. Well, that's not helpful either. Okay. Let's see if there's an actual answer to the question, rather than someone just giving a clue. Oh, bless. Someone's tried to make a wiki for this game. And it's... it's only got 13 pages. Bless. I guess people didn't care enough. Wow, I'm not even, I just want to be fucking around watching other people's YouTube videos of the game. Which I do not. Wow, yeah, and you go to the second page of fucking results and, let's look at this. Steam walkthrough. Okay. This might be helpful. um What? This sounds wacky as all fucking hell. The code can be obtained by referencing two different notes. Page 11 of Dr. Howard's journal and page 3 of Dr. Howard's journal. Okay. Dr. Arnold Howard. Page 3, we do not have. Page 11, we do not have. Are you having a fucking bubble? So to do this puzzle, I have to... I have to reference documents I don't even have in the game yet. Okay, and that's fair enough if you're supposed to come across this and then go, oh, I don't know how to open that. Let me come back to that later. But I don't... Here's the funny thing. If I do this puzzle and I get the bolt gun, I don't even have a clue where I'm supposed to go next. I've got half of a key. Which I know what that key is for, is to get to the church. I don't know where the other half of the key is, though. And I don't have any clue as what my next move would be in the game. Yeah, storage room. Can't get underground. Unless I missed something in here. Was there a document in here I missed? Right, let's look from the other side. Nope. Nope. In a previous playthrough, you think? Well, I'm pretty thorough about everything I've explored so far. I mean, they only appear in a subsequent playthrough, you mean? Kind of thing, Scotty. Anyway, putting that aside for a second, I don't have a clue where I'm going after this. Like I said, I've got half of a key. I don't know. Presumably I'm heading through the church, but... This homie again. I mean, I might have missed random documents. But two of them. Unless, like I say, unless you're supposed to find this puzzle and go, I don't know the answer to this, and then just leave it. It seems very counterintuitive. And then it's like you go, oh, I'll come back at the end of the game after I've worked out the code. Let's see what else it says. Okay, page 11 of the journal I don't have. Apparently it's written in a code, which may relate to what is written on this picture. It's just written on the wall. It's nothing to do with documents at all. So just go over what this this Steam guide says. This is like fully written out walkthrough with what seems to be like loads of screenshots and all sorts of things. So yeah, this is what it says. The code can be obtained by referencing two different notes, page 11 and page 3 of Dr. Howard's journal. Page 11 is written in code, but it's dated 1981, like all the others. Yeah, of course, all of his journal entries, most of which we don't have, but presumably all dated 1981. You can use this as the last two digits in the code because the final two digits in the code on the painting are the same as the note. Right, okay, so when they say the page 11 is written in code, presumably there's some reference on there to say, like, this weird symbol I've written equals the number 8. And then we go, oh, look at that symbol. Oh, that's the symbol on the painting. So that's how you get 8 and 1, presumably. But obviously it doesn't have the other two numbers. It also says in the page 3 of the journal, you learn that most of the art is older than 4000 BC. That's kind of old. I don't know why that would be the case, but it says, so then they go and say, combining these two clues, we know that the number must be 4-something-8-1. And you can guess the final digit fairly quickly, yeah. It's one thing, obviously it's impractical to guess 10,000 different combinations. It's not difficult to guess 10 different combinations. So that's the answer. And then it says in brackets, or you can just go to the storage room and read it on the wall. So the number is 4781. Not only is this puzzle jank, or rather it's not really, the code just happens to be randomly on the wall in the other room. Like someone just wrote it there. It's like, here, there's a puzzle in the other room. I'll write the code here in this room and they'll never find it. Me. I guess what I'm more confused about is, well, from the gameplay point of view, it's like if it's got this weird code that you're supposed to work out, why have it just written on the wall? Which I missed, to be fair, because I'm not like moving my torch around looking at walls. I'm like running around looking for things to click on and pick up. Right. But what's even more curious than the fact that they get here's a puzzle, but we'll just give you the answer if you just walk into the other room and look at the wall. Then it's like, well, what's the point of the puzzle? What's the point of be like, here, there's a picture with the code, and I guess that document is if the working out the code from the documents, and I presumably I will find those later on, and then go, oh, now I know the code to the bow gun. Let me go back and pick that up, right? Which I guess you can, because you can backtrack in any part of this game, which is good. The writer of this Steam guide's explanation is so weird. It's like, well, you'll find out digit 8 and 1 if you cross-reference these two documents, and then it says about 4,000. So obviously, the first digit must be 4. It's like, it's so... The puzzle is so poorly designed, and the writer of this guide's justification for the poorly designed puzzle is also very poor, in my opinion. But whatever. So I wonder if the actual dev was like, yeah, my puzzle doesn't even make sense. Let me just write the number. Not to mention, he doesn't seem to know what... He says, oh, AD, that's Anno Domini. And then Alicia goes, that's before the Lord. Presumably referring to Jesus. When it's actually, no, that's after. We're in the year 2024 AD. The year 4781 AD is a long way away in our future. We'll all be fucking dust by the time that comes around. Humanity might not even be around. Whereas it seems the dev seems to misconstrue AD and BC. Okay, I'll say easy mistake, whatever. But even if they mean to say it's meant to be BC, these vases are not from 4781 BC. Aside from the fact that you wouldn't be able to date them that accurately down to the exact year, we've got very little from that going that far back. What even? I don't even know. This is everything. Almost everything in the game up to this point, puzzle-wise, has been very sensible, and then it gives you this weirdness. I don't know. So I'm just now. I've already know the answer. I'm just going to cheat and fucking take the bow gun, save me coming back here later, right? And that's the answer. Now zombies wake up, presumably, or not. Or wait till I pick it up and then they'll wake up. We take the bow gun. Okay. No, not even. Okay, so I've got the bow gun by kind of half cheating. Well, I didn't really mean to, because I thought I was supposed to get it. Is it any good, though? Powerful weapon. Primarily used to hunt large game. Oh, we'll see about that. But now, now, that's actually helped us out. Because now I'm at another dead end where I don't know what I'm supposed to be doing or where we're supposed to be going. You know what? I don't think I did miss the... I've missed the documents, honestly, Scotty. I think you're supposed to find this place and then go, oh, let me just leave that and I'll guess I'll figure that out. But that is very counterintuitive in the game like this. You expect that the thing to answer the puzzle will be, like, around there and then. Oh, it will be interesting to see when we do find these documents how obvious it makes it seem. But the simple fact that the dev was like, I'm just going to write the code on the wall in the other room, suggests that they themselves were kind of aware that maybe that's less of a factor. I don't know. Let me go stash these items. But now I'm kind of, I don't know what to do. I don't know where to go at this point. So I guess we're going to go for a little walk. Go for a little wander around. I guess I'll stash the bow gun. Part of me wants to maybe try it out. I do get a lot of bolts for it, so like how it kind of compares to the handgun, or even the shotgun for that matter. I assume it's got much better range, right? Let me go. Okay, let me stash the shotgun and our ammo, and I'll just take the bow gun and the bolts. We'll see. Oh! Oh, it's like that, is it? Okay. So you put all of the ammunition into it, so you don't need to actually technically reload. That is also, like, directly out of the original Resident Evils as well. That you don't... Somehow it just puts all the ammo into the weapon. Curious. Very, very curious. But whatever. Moving on. Let me at least try figure out where we're supposed to be going. So... unless that somehow opened up down here, which I'm sure it hasn't. we've seen another one of those elsewhere. Okay, and this is all a dead end. Okay, that's all this puzzle. So I guess we're back into the graveyard at this point. Right, so we're still missing the key. I haven't picked up any items that could be used in this little puzzle, have I? And presumably if I had, it would, when I clicked on it, it would give me the option to use them. Because this is definitely a clue of something we could be doing, but... Right, statue looks ancient. It should be, so we need to place something in the bowl of one of, or maybe even all of these statues. My mother holds her child, it shall awaken from its eternal slumber. Now, I wonder if that's related to... No, it's probably the new sun that is the segmented body thing, we would assume, but... yeah, I don't even have one item that I could look at and go, oh, yeah, this is obviously for this, let alone 6. And maybe we don't need 6, we just need one in the right position, but I feel like it's suggesting there's 6. Right, obviously I know I need the other half of the key to get through there. And I can just shoot that. I cannot though. I don't know. I guess I'll back up to the gardens. It's not like I've got an extra key or anything, have I? I haven't got anything to really, there's any real indication of where I should be going. I don't know I'm actually doing myself any favours running off this direction. I don't really... So I've got 3 of these puzzles scattered around. Each of them have a trapdoor next to them. I also have the door down in the basement, the red pajama room. And I've seen, I think, 2 of those. One in the back of the graveyard, one at the top there. The gates where there's clearly a portal on the other side, and it's saying like, "Oh, when the worthy one, chosen one comes along, or whatever, Or the one who's journeyed the Odyssey, or whatever it is. Look at her memories. Her memories don't want to give me a clue, are they? Yes, I want to know. It was Paul. Paul was his name. Oh, yeah. Looking for someone who knows how to fight. The person I can trust. Probably not. He agreed to help me find Emily, which presumably is the name of her daughter that she murdered. Apparently. Oh, all right. We go all day, buddy. Give me a spirit essence. They can't just randomly respawn it, right? Because then I'll be able to farm spirit essence if that was the case. But then I did, okay, 46,000 right through, yeah. I did feel that at some point there was maybe one we were missing. I missed that, like I missed the documents. Missed everything in existence. There must be something in the Dark Forest or the graveyard that I've missed. I don't think I'm doing myself any favors heading back this way. Slightly frustrating. I could go all the way back to the mansion, but until I start getting these keys, there's not too much I can do in there either. Let's go back down to that cabin we were in. There's got to be... The second half of the key for the church has to surely be around there somewhere. Because we killed the big scary man to get the cemetery key, right? So then whatever we need next or to find must be in the cemetery. And all we found there was the church we can't get into, but half a key to get in there. So surely the other half of that key is somewhat in this direction. It can't... There's nowhere else it could be. Now, it doesn't have to be in the Dark Forest. It could be somewhere else in the cemetery. I've just kind of skipped over it. Okay, this is where the dead super zombie was. Definitely nothing else in here. It's just some... I don't have to try and use my lighter to light those little bowls. Because it didn't say like there's oil or anything in them, right? Or incense or something. Because if it did, then I would think, oh, maybe I need to light this, but... So I'm trying to think what items I have. Look. Because I'm not seeing anything around in the graveyard. I was just thinking, like... We've got, like, candles everywhere. I was like, oh, maybe I've got to pick up a candle. But it's not really not letting me pick up candles. But maybe I can just light the bowls which doesn't make any sense whatsoever. But then we've seen other weird shit in this game that doesn't make sense, so... Just thinking, because this... I was thinking the only thing in here is the placing of the 6 items. But I was like, I don't even have 6 items, right? I don't have any items. And I was like, hang on. I do have an item. It's the only, like, usable item, I think. Oh, excuse me. Well, let me go double check see if there's anything else in storage that is kind of like a usable item. I don't think there is, though. I'll see if there's anything I can buy with my spirit points yet. No, just the magic E. I know I'm going to end up buying that. I wonder what the pistol is. I'm assuming they're not infant ammo or anything. That would be kind of wacky, right? But then, if you're getting them anyway, maybe they are. Right. Yeah, okay, so look, I've got the empty antique paper, which I don't even know what the fuck that was, right? And I've got a lighter. I've got the half of the key. But that's it. So let me have a look at this again. A sheet of paper with some strange marks on it. Looks very old. Probably important. Okay, I can't burn it or anything. Well worn light, okay. But even if I have to use the piece of paper in the puzzle, so to speak, that's it can't be right. Maybe the lighter though. That doesn't make sense either. But let's go find out. Because looking around the graveyard, that's the only thing that is haven't really looked at or done anything with. Right, and the rest of the Dark Forest, we've got the cabin. Maybe we'll go in there and poke my head around one last time. We've got one of these lever puzzles and a trapdoor that we can't do anything with. And then we've got this other Odyssey gate that is like at least the second, if not the third I've seen that we also can't get through. I was poking around this cabin for too fucking long though, right there. Surely if there was another half of a key, I would have fucking seen it. Surely. But then again, I didn't see that fucking giant printed number on the wall. To be fair. Oh, okay. We do have a ladder here going above us, but it seems to be just part of the scenery. Fucking the code was just there like that. There's documents. No, you don't want to take those. Right. Right, okay. There's definitely no key lying around in there. Come on. Right. I feel like these zombies are going to get up at some point. I like there's candles there, can I? I've got the freaky... Oh, I've got this as well. Cold flame, supernatural fire. You throw the random piece of paper onto this cold fire. We found that piece of paper like 5 days ago. Oh, it's just a document. Oh, okay. Here we go. Oh, okay. Now this is not the picture. Okay, let me pick that up. Riddle note. Okay, so this is the riddle of... Oh! Okay, the zombies did wake up. Alright. Alright. Right, let me try the bow gun on one just to get a vibe. What? Okay, the bow gun's awful. Yeah, it's like the old Resident Evils. So it should definitely be used for shitty zombies. So I was just like, oh, let me put... I've got this on this piece of paper. I'm going to throw it in the magical fire. Okay, well, that's fine, I guess. Is that the other half of the key in the wardrobe there? Yeah, the bow gun is exactly like... It's used for hunting big game. My fucking ass is it. So I'm going to... Just to use it to preserve handgun bullets, I guess. Oh, so we got handgun bullets. Nice. Okay, nice little touch that they, turn the door there. Okay, right, so that, whatever. So I've got a file that is going to tell me what is going, riddle note. So it's kind of like, this is like invisible ink and magic blue cold fire revealed it. Whatever. In this place, we plant the seeds of life so that beauty may bloom among the death and strife. Subterranean structures house the history of the dead. Only the living may enter here, to oblivion they will be led. The trees grow where the souls rest in the earth. Their roots dig deep, using death as a new birth. Okay. Right, so it's giving me those symbols. So the symbols at the top there, in that order, are the same symbols of what is back at the room where the red pajama guy was. So I'm assuming each of these three lines of verse are related to each of the three puzzles, and it's going to give me the code for each of them to unlock, presumably, the trapdoor next to each of them, and then whatever is down in them will presumably somehow open up the final door, I guess. And it looks like each of the three codes, each of the lines will refer to the locations of these. So the souls resting in the earth is presumably the graveyard. Subterranean structures house the history of the dead. That could be the graveyard. Oh, actually, I need to... So anyway, I think that's the code. So the ones that are blacked out, I guess you've got to just guess, right? Is the idea. Okay. So random. That random piece of paper, I don't even remember where we got that. I've just had that in storage for fucking God knows how long. So, whatever though. Let's go and try the one that's just over there. Is she going to be... Right, okay, so now she's got that riddle. Now she's like, oh, okay, I'll use it now then. I'll fuck around with these levers now then. It's like, really? Now, let's have a look. Trees grow where the roots of the souls rest in the earth. So I'm assuming this is the third one because we're in the forest. So it should be circle with 3 dots. Crossed over 3 triangles, and then something else. And I can only assume it just goes left to right. Right? And as it's facing us, that's all I can assume. So it's circle. Three triangles. And then who knows what. Unknown. So I guess we'll just try them one at a time. Maybe something will make a noise if I... get the right combination. Maybe I have to exit out of it first. Maybe I have to do all 3. I have to get all 3 correct. But that would be a pain in the ass, because, Oh, there you go. No, you don't. You have to just guess. Okay. So that's that first puzzle. Right, okay. And each one of these needs to be done, and then that will eventually open up that door there. Right, okay. So the trap doors that are related are just exits. So presumably I hit all 3 of these with the codes. That will unlock the red pajama door, which will then take us into the underground. And that little venture will eventually lead us to getting the second half of the church key. That's what I'm guessing. I mean, I guess it all makes sense. Just a little convoluted. Oh, no. That sounds not good. Gonna ring the church bell. Summoning some zombies. And it is. Oh, fucking hell, mate. Right up on my grill. Let's give it a space there. Oh. Ah, take a statue. Right, so this is going to be related to that other puzzle, I assume. and we've got ones coming behind us. Here, there, and everywhere, aren't they? Jesus. I assume there's only a finite amount. It'd be a problem if they weren't. Let's corral them this way. It seems like they all came out of the woodwork and have, like, know where we are. They're not just wandering around randomly, which is fine. Yes. I guess I'm being slightly less accurate with this just because of how shit it is. It feels like less worthwhile to be accurate. Oh my god. It's going to save me some bullets though. And obviously from that post we read, people have completed the game without even picking this up apparently. So they just not noticed when they went in that room and used the paper. I wonder. Oh my god, really? Right, okay, so we've got 6 little statues that I can't really pick them all up at the moment, I guess. Okay, so there's 2 more there, so there must be it's got a couple of, oh, we've still got a couple of zombies, okay. Where you at? You over there? That's fine. Looking through the bush, mate. Oh, that's just the dickhead behind. I'm scared. Okay. Oh, hello, hello. So I've got 3 statues on me, and there's 2 more back down there. I don't know if they're marked. Probably not. I don't know where the 6th one is. Okay, let's go place those, Come one of us, you must prove you are worthy, it says. Yeah, okay. Oh, here we go. Here's the final, 6th one. There we go. So, I mean, the way it's locked at the minute, I assume this is going to allow us to exit the area, right? As the gates have suddenly all become locked for some reason. Okay, let's pick up the other 3. Okay, so I'm also going to assume that's all the zombies that have re-emerged in this area. Obviously, if it's not, we'll stumble across them. It's no big deal. But if time, okay, I'll need to wrap this up shortly. It's a shame. We've definitely made progress today, albeit relatively small amount. Yeah, that puzzle though. The fucking picture. It's cryptic as fuck. It's so cryptic. I, the dev, who just decided to give you the answer. Oh, okay. Now we get trapped in here. Joy. Oh, is it with the super zombie? Do I have enough ammo for it? Yeah, I'll do. Unknown source note. Translation unavailable. Okay, so that's... Yeah, there you go. That's part of his... This is the written code of... Yeah. So you see the symbols there. Like, oh, they're the same as... Yeah. So that must mean this and that. But that just gives you the 2 numbers. Okay, so there's got... Yeah, bullets. So there's got to be something else here. Okay. Now you're gonna... what, awaken? Yeah, of course. He's got something else. He must have the other half of the key, or I have to fight him to just get to the exit of the area. I don't know if that makes sense, but also that's fine. Ow! Fucker. Oh, no, that's not good. I forgot to keep missing. Oh, fuck off. Oh my god. God, he's a chonker. He's chonking in the previous one. Oh, fuck off. How many times have I shot him? I've wasted a bunch of bullets here. Fucking hell. Ow. He's surely not invincible. But the music's telling me that's definitely not the case. It's a fucking boss fight, right? How many times have I shot him? Oh, we're dead anyway. I really hope I've been given an autosave, because if I haven't... Yo, Roots! Alright, right? Yeah, it did. It did. It did go horribly long. Oh my god. I definitely missed like 5 or 6 rounds there, because I'm a fucking idiot, but... Also, I shot this guy like 25 times or so. Please give me out autosave. Yes, seems as though it did. Thank God for that. How you doing, Root? Are you well? How's the new job going? Is it going all right? I assume they've got you started now, right? We've done your orientation or whatever. Really, very well. Oh, it did give me a save. Thank God for that. Right, okay, so here we go. We're gonna try this again without getting hit. And without missing any bullets. Any shots. So I might need every single bullet I've got. I should have brought the shotgun into this issue. And I guess I can run away to get the shotgun if I need to. But I would obviously not be ideal. I've got more bullets. Okay, now I'll leave, and then I guess I will, maybe I need to pick my headshots as well. I don't know, though. I don't know if it's going to make any difference with this guy. See, sometimes it goes real quick. And sometimes not. Well, the headshots seem to stagger him a little bit. Oh, yeah. Okay, so far so good. All right. Oh, well, that's unfortunate, but, well, here we are. Okay, that's one round missed. Not good. But all my shots I have landed have been headshots. That's good. Yeah, like that. Oh, why wouldn't give her a dodge button in this game? Ugh, that's gross. Ugh. So ridiculously tough. This is way tougher than the other super zombie we fought. Let's fucking get away from it. Jesus Christ. It's not like a good shit I can kite around. Sometimes it runs quick, sometimes it moves slowly. I've just gotta do the best I can. Oh, fuck off, bro. Will you please die? Right, if I die again, I'm just gonna have to just go with a shotgun because it is. That was terrible. Okay. I mean, awkward. Yeah, whatever this is. Yeah, it's a thing. Is what it is. Anyway, yeah. Go do stuff, Rue. It's always a pleasure. You take care. I'm glad you're doing well. I'm glad the job's going good. Wrap this up. Okay, I'm gonna have to back up and get my shotgun. That's what we're gonna do in this situation. Because this guy is, I mean, what the fuck, bro? I definitely missed a couple of shots there, and I had like 1 or 2 that were not headshots. But I must have shot this fucker in the head about 20 times, and he's kind of just. Oh, you know what? I can't fucking leave, can I? I can't leave to get my shotgun until I kill this fucker. Oh, my days. Oh! What the fuck? So is the game feeling sorry for me? It's just giving me a bunch of ammo? What the... Explosive bowgun bolt? What? Oh, wait, unless these items are given to us when we did the... When we've, like, placed the little statues. Bowgun bolts mine? Mine bolts? What the... Bro, what the fuck? I am confused right now. Oh, yeah, I'm wondering. Because there's like 5 items there. And obviously you don't know to check, but... Okay, but I've... At least I've got some firepower now. I guess I'll go with the explosive bolts first, right? Okay, anyway. Yeah, wow. So, yeah, because we can't leave to get our shotgun, but at least we've got these here, right here. Let's give this a go. Yeah, I don't know. For a second there, Red Mage, I was like, as the game felt sorry for me. It just gave me 3 items, but the placement of the items, the fact they're just there specifically. And I think this is the kind of game that it would think to feel sorry for you, right? It would just, you play whatever setting you're playing on, that's what it is. Okay, that explosive bolt be looking a bit janky, but... Fuck off, bro. Give me some space. Fuck off, bro. Oh. Jesus Christ. I don't even know if the explosive bolts would hurt me. That's kind of an issue in and of itself. Oh. I wasted one. Yes, they're super chonk, basically. Okay. I wasted one, whatever, and I took a couple of hits. Wacky game. Oh, and I've got more zombies waking up, have we? Alright. And there's the other half of the key. Okay. So be it. Now, presumably, I can leave because yeah, it has to let me because the other half of the key, of course, is in storage. But I feel like I've got the other option of working out the other puzzle. The puzzles potentially, although one of them of course, I only have one of the digits, so I don't know what the other two are. But that's still only 6 possible combinations, so... Yeah, I'm kind of slightly annoyed I missed that other puzzle piece there. Oh, where's the shotgun shells gone? So it was feeling sorry for me. So, because I didn't pick those shotgun shells up, I've missed those shotgun shells. What the fuck? This game is... trying to waste my time or something. I don't even know. Okay, at this point, I'm, were they freebies? Was that the game? Oh, you just failed, so we know you failed, so here's some extra items. But that's like fucking 12 plus shotgun shells I've just lost. I don't even know. I can't be bothered. We're just going to press onwards. Oh, what the fuck is that, bro? I don't know. I think I like that. That's not something I want to be fighting the handgun, is it? Jeez Louise. Yeah, brief easy mode gaslighting, TM. It's giving me some like free stuff because it's almost like it knew that I failed. I don't know. Alright, well, it's time for us to leave it here. So I've got the first aid kit, which is good, and I got those bolts, I guess, which was good. But we are basically out of time now. Okay, but that's curious. I've got the key to the church now, which clearly is very much telling me that's the way I need to go. But I also could backtrack and get through presumably the red pajama man room. So I don't know which one I should go for. I guess both, really, but... Probably want to keep these bolts on me, right? Okay, let's take the key out. Okay, so this goes the church key. Yeah. Not that hurt. Okay. Take one of these records and save it. Wacky game. Yeah. I get the idea. Yeah, we know how it goes. Interesting. I'm not sure where we'll go, but I guess we'll figure it out. There we go. Get rid of that. Okay, there we go, folks. That was part 3 of Them and Us. It's much like Tormented Souls. It's a fun game, but there is something about, this is not all, but some indie games that kind of, however good they are, they can definitely lack a bit of polish here and there. And a little bit of polish goes a long fucking way. It really does. Because there's the core of something amazing here with this game, but it's not quite there. I don't know. I wonder if the dev is planning on the sequel or anything. I don't know. There's obviously a lot of work has gone into it. But anyway, guys, we'll leave it there for today. Thank you for chucking a few bits around later into that. Okay, hopefully we'll have a better stream tomorrow. Not only in terms of me being here roughly on time, but also getting more progress and more to grips with the game. So yeah, there's that puzzle threw me for a loop, and also that kind of that gaslighting here, give you some freebies because you reloaded the checkpoint, and it's like that. They shouldn't be doing that, right? It should just be one or the other. Those items should be there, or they should not be there. I don't know. It made me for a brief second want to like reload the proper save and then just like make sure I had the items. I could have just like picked them up and left them on the floor, but But if they're not there anyway, really, I don't know. I don't want a game like this to be adaptable to how well you're doing, right? It's like anytime we've played the games where they're like, oh, you died again. Do you want to drop it down to easy mode? I'm like, no, motherfucker. Just let me be shit at the game. Don't second guess me. I can think. I might be shit at video games, but I certainly do have the ability to think for myself. Yeah, right? And that means, like, we got through it. Fusion, thank you for the flex there. I didn't say, buddy. Let's get this on before we head out. Nah. I think I don't know how to think. Right, yeah. I don't know. That was a little bit galling for me. I don't know. I didn't like that. 83rd flex for Fusion. Thank you, sir. Right up there. Strong position. Yeah, I don't know. I think for a video, I'm not a video game developer, obviously, but I feel like I know the art medium enough, the entertainment medium, whichever, if you want to look at video games as art or entertainment, well enough. I think I've put the time in to understand the medium, and even outside the bounds of personal preference and taste, I think I know what works and what doesn't work, and what is good and what is not good. I think what would have worked better for this game is if maybe streamline it. It should have maybe just got rid of the save items records. I think that worked for the old Resident Evils, but I think that's, by today's standards, that's archaic. Don't include it just because it was in the old games, right? I know it's a love letter to the old games, but you can still have the essence of the old games while also make quality of life for gamers. I don't want the game, just because I failed a checkpoint once or twice, I don't want the game to suddenly put it on easy mode, right? Maintain the difficulty of the game. But to get around the potential soft locking yourself, what they should have done for this game, or maybe this is all games of this variety, don't worry about having manual saves. You could have the whole game just as an auto save, like a lot of modern action games do, right? But then you're thinking, oh, but Iznib, you could get yourself in a situation you can't get out of. Have multiple save files rather than just the game is auto saving, like overwriting you constantly. You're only on one save file. Have like 10 staggered save files. So the first time you hit the first auto save checkpoint in the game, slot 1. Second auto save checkpoint, slot 2. Slot 3, and so on. And then scroll through it. When it gets to the 10th auto save, the 11th one, overwrite the first one. So you've got 10 previous auto saves staggered over the past hour, 2 hours of gameplay, however often it seems necessary to do. And then if you think, oh shit, I'm actually in a bit of a situation that zombie, don't give me some free items. make me go, oh shit, I can't deal with this situation without backtracking 1, 2, or even more previous autosaves, to go back and get the shotgun, so I can actually replay the past 10 minutes of the game, whatever, no big deal. That would have done wonders for this. But for what seems to be the case is you're in this situation, unless you manually reload. And you know what I should have done? What I could have done, or should have done, is because yeah, it's what it feels like. I don't think those because if those items appeared just from me placing the statues, right, they would have still been there after I killed that boss, right? That's surely the function of them. That's the idea of them, right? But it did seem that the game registered the fact that I'd already I just loaded the autosave. So the game knew I had just failed that boss. And the fact that I was, rather than just running back in there and trying, well, I did that the first time, but the third time I'm like, oh, let me back out and get my shotgun, realizing that, oh shit, the gate's all locked off. The dev's gone, it's almost like the dev's gone, if the player dies to this boss and then tries to backtrack and realize they can't, rather than me, the dev, allowing them to get soft locked in this situation, I'll just give them some free items. Let's give them all these free crazy items. There's like what, a first aid kit, 10 explosive bolts, 10 mine bolts, which obviously I've not even tried yet, and 2 cases of shotgun shells, which I couldn't even pick up, and now I lost out on those. It's almost like the dev is handing us the win to get by that boss. I would rather not that be the case, right? I would have been frustrated if I could not back up. I would have had to reload a previous save, but it wasn't that from that long ago, right? Weird design decision. It should be one or the other. You shouldn't, like, give me those items, or don't give me those items. Don't give me those items because it's like what I was referring to a minute ago with the when games that go, oh, try placing it on easy mode, and I always get angry at that shit in those games because like, I know my mind enough that if I haven't done that, that's because I don't want to do that. I don't need you, the game, to suggest to me how I should play the game. But in this situation, it almost felt like, and I inadvertently kind of took advantage of it, but it almost felt like it's that design decision. But rather than the game giving you a hint and offering you the out, which I always choose never to take, the game just fucking made us take the out, right? Problem. It is a problem. But whatever. So I guess because the cynic in me might be like, okay, let me reload that save, and then I'll force that issue just to get some free items. But that feels like if you want to take that mindset, I might as well just play the game on easy mode, right? Anyway, which rightfully so, you can't change the difficulty during your playthrough in this game, which is appropriate. It's got me curious though. There's something about this game that seems more appealing to want to like do a second playthrough than say even Tormented Souls. I don't know. There's something here. It's just not fully executed appropriately, I feel. But anyway, well, I'll see how I feel about that when we get through the game. Now, I assume there's still a lot more to go in the game, right, at this point. So I doubt we'll complete tomorrow, but I'll come back tomorrow and I'll try and we'll do a longer stream and make some more progress. But yeah, that puzzle, bro, as well with a fucking picture on the crossbow. What? It's weird because it doesn't even feel like a puzzle. It's just input of 4-digit code with no frame of reference, really. Very cryptic frame of reference. Or also just go in the other room and just look at the wall. Well, at that point, what does it matter, right? How I would have done it, that situation as a dev. I mean, you didn't know about assuming I didn't change the paper. So you throw the paper in the weird blue fire, which wakes up all the zombies. And then if you stay and kill all the zombies, just have it so that you get the crossbow as the reward for killing the zombies, right? It's fairly straightforward. Anyway. Right, yeah, if you have an item in your inventory, Red Mage, and then you place it on the floor, it stays there. Not only does it stay there, it's marked on your map, right? So what I could have done in that situation would be pick up those items and be like, oh, I can't carry the shotgun shells. Let me place the first aid kit on the floor. And then because I'd placed it, presumably after the boss, right, it would have still been there on the... I don't know. Yeah, there you go. Well, there you go, Fusion. Maybe they're overcomplicating it. They need to just strip things down to basics. I don't know. But anyway, guys, thank you for being here. I hope you all have a good evening, the rest of your day. I'll return tomorrow. We'll do part 4, and we'll see how it goes. Have a good one, guys. Bye-bye. I'll see you tomorrow.